Hey Peter, I heard something interesting today.
What's that?
Someone said everything happens for a reason.
Oh, that phrase. I have mixed feelings about it,
Me too. Sometimes it's comforting.
but sometimes it's really frustrating.
Exactly. Let's talk about what it really means.
Good idea. This phrase is everywhere,
People say it all the time.
especially during difficult times.
Is it helpful or harmful?
That's what we need to explore.
Different people see it differently.
Let's look at all perspectives. Why do people say this phrase?
Usually when someone is going through something hard.
Like a breakup or losing a job,
Yes, it's meant to be comforting.
to make them feel better?
Right. It suggests there is a purpose to suffering.
That bad things aren't random.
Exactly. There's meaning behind it.
But does it actually help?
That depends on the situation.
And the person hearing it,
Timing matters a lot too. Let's start with the positive side.
when is this phrase helpful?
When we look back at difficult experiences.
Hindsight perspective.
Yes. Sometimes we can see how hardship taught us something.
Growth comes from challenges.
We learn who we really are.
Resilience is built through struggle,
Character develops during hard times.
not during easy times.
Exactly. Comfort doesn't create growth.
Can you give examples?
Sure. Think about losing a job.
That's really stressful.
At the time, it feels terrible.
Like your world is ending.
But later, you might find a better job.
One that fits you better.
Yes. The loss led to something better.
So there was a reason.
In hindsight, yes.
The closed door led to a better opportunity.
Or think about a breakup.
Those are painful.
Very painful. At the time.
You feel heartbroken.
But later, you might meet someone better.
Someone more compatible.
Exactly. The right person for you.
So the breakup had to happen.
To make space for the right relationship.
That's the comforting perspective.
It helps people move forward.
WH8 about failure.
Failure teaches valuable lessons.
More than success does.
Often, yes. Success doesn't teach much.
You just keep doing what works.
But failure forces you to learn.
To figure out what went wrong.
And how to improve.
So failure has a purpose.
It can, if you learn from it.
That's empowering.
The key is perspective.
How we frame our experiences.
Exactly. We can choose to find meaning.
It's a choice.
Yes. Victim mindset versus learner mindset.
What's the difference?
Victim says, "Why is this happening to me?"
Learner says, what can I learn from this?
Big difference in outcome.
One is passive, one is active.
You're taking control of the narrative.
That's powerful. But there's another side to this.
Yes. The problematic side.
When is this phrase harmful?
When it dismisses real pain.
How so?
Not everything has a silver lining.
Some things are just tragic.
Yes, loss, trauma, injustice.
These are genuinely terrible.
Pain is valid without a reason.
You don't need to find meaning immediately.
No. Sometimes you just need to grieve. There is also the victim blaming problem.
What do you mean?
This phrase can imply people deserve their suffering.
Like they attracted it?
Yes, you attracted this into your life.
That's dangerous thinking.
Especially with trauma or abuse.
It removes accountability from wrongdoers.
Exactly. It blames the victim.
That's not helpful at all.
It's actually harmful.
What about passive acceptance?
That's another problem.
Explain more.
It's meant to be, can become an excuse.
or not taking action.
Yes, for avoiding responsibility.
Not fighting for change.
Right. Just accepting everything passively.
Fatalism versus agency.
You need both acceptance and action.
Accept what you can't change.
But change what you can.
That's wisdom.
Timing is crucial with this phrase.
When should you never say it?
Immediately after tragedy.
That's the worst time.
Yes, people need space to grieve.
Not philosophy lessons.
They need comfort first.
Meaning can come later.
Much later. Maybe months or years.
You have to read the room.
Empathy over philosophy.
Feel what they're feeling first.
Then maybe, if they ask, share perspective.
So is there a middle ground?
Yes, I think so.
Not everything is predetermined.
Right? Some things are random.
Accidents, natural disasters, illness.
No cosmic plan for everything.
That would be a strange universe.
But we can create meaning.
What's the difference?
Meaning making versus meaning finding.
Explain that.
Meaning finding assumes purpose already exists.
Like it's predetermined.
Yes? Waiting to be discovered.
But meaning making is different.
You actively create the meaning.
It's not already there.
No. You decide what experiences mean.
That's empowering.
Much more empowering.
You are not passive.
You are actively choosing.
What about cause and effect?
That's different from cosmic purpose.
How so?
Actions have natural consequences.
Not cosmic justice?
Right? Just natural results.
If you don't study, you fail the test.
That's cause and effect.
Not the universe punishing you.
No, just natural outcomes.
Understanding patterns helps.
You can learn from consequences.
That's practical wisdom.
Choice is really important here.
What do you mean?
We can't control what happens to us,
Life throws curveballs.
but we control our response.
How we react.
Yes! Between stimulus and response, there's space.
What space?
The space where you choose.
Your interpretation and action.
Exactly. That's where your power is.
Not in controlling events.
No. In controlling your response.
When should you use this phrase?
Good question. Let's be specific.
Appropriate contexts.
Your own experiences after time has passed.
Not someone else's pain.
Right. Talk about your own journey.
When someone asks for perspective.
Yes. Not unsolicited advice.
In reflection, not crisis.
Exactly. After healing has begun.
With permission.
Always with permission. When should you never use it?
Fresh trauma or loss.
Absolutely not. Too soon.
Someone else's suffering.
Unless they specifically ask.
To dismiss valid concerns.
Never. That's invalidating.
As unsolicited advice.
No. People don't want that.
When action is needed instead.
Right. Sometimes you need to do something, not philosophize.
What are better alternatives?
I'm here for you.
Simple and supportive.
This is really hard.
Validates their feelings.
You don't have to find meaning right now.
Gives them permission to just feel.
Yes. What do you need?
Practical support.
Presence over platitudes.
Being there matters more than words.
How do we apply this practically?
Our own experiences.
Give yourself time.
Don't force meaning immediately.
No. Feel your feelings first.
Grief is important.
Meaning emerges naturally over time.
You can't rush it.
No. Be patient with yourself.
That's self-compassion. How do we learn from setbacks?
Ask forward-focused questions.
Like what?
What can this teach me?
Not why did this happen?
Right. How can I grow from this?
What would I do differently?
What strength did I discover?
These are empowering questions.
They focus on growth, not blame.
Action-oriented.
How do we support others?
When they're going through hard times,
Listen more than speak.
just be present.
Yes. Validate their feelings.
Don't rush to silver linings.
Never. Let them process.
Follow their lead.
Exactly. They'll tell you what they need.
Sometimes silence is best.
Comfortable silence. Just being there.
What about acceptance versus action?
You need both.
How do you balance them?
Accept what you can't change.
Like the past,
Yes. You can't change what happened.
but change what you can.
Your response. Your future actions.
The serenity prayer, wisdom.
Exactly. Wisdom to know the difference.
Both and, not either or.
Perfect way to put it. Different cultures see this differently.
Really? Tell me more.
Western individualism emphasizes personal responsibility.
You make your own meaning.
Yes. Self-determination is key.
Control and agency.
Individual power to choose.
Very Western perspective. What about Eastern philosophy?
More about karma and cycles.
Everything is connected.
Yes. Interconnectedness is central.
Acceptance and flow.
Going with the universe.
Seeing the bigger picture.
Yes. Harmony with the cosmos.
Less about individual control.
More about understanding your place. Religious views vary too.
How so?
Many believe in a divine plan.
God has a purpose.
Yes. Testing faith or teaching lessons.
Spiritual growth through suffering.
That's the idea.
Trust in a higher power.
Yes. Surrender to divine will.
That brings comfort to many people. What about secular humanism?
No predetermined meaning.
We create our own purpose.
Exactly. Human resilience and strength.
Community support matters.
Yes. We help each other through.
Practical wisdom over cosmic plans.
Right. Focus on what we can do. Let's summarize everything.
This is complex.
Very complex. Not black and white.
A phrase can be helpful or harmful.
Depending on context and timing.
We create meaning, not find it.
That's my view. Or empowering.
Balance acceptance and action.
Always. Both are necessary.
Key takeaways.
Not everything has cosmic purpose.
Some things are random.
Yes. But we can still find or create meaning.
Respect others' pain.
Never dismiss their feelings.
Be thoughtful with words.
Very thoughtful. Words have power.
Empathy first, philosophy later.
Much later. Maybe never, if they don't want it. Final thoughts.
Life is both random and meaningful.
Great paradox. Both are true.
We have more power than we think.
Yes. In how we respond and interpret.
Choose empowerment over victim.
When possible. But honor the grief process.
Don't rush healing.
Never. Healing takes time.
What should listeners do?
Reflect on this phrase.
How they use it?
Yes. Be more thoughtful.
Consider timing and context.
Always read the room.
Focus on empathy.
That's most important. Start with yourself.
Your own experiences.
Yes. What meaning have you created?
From past difficulties.
How have you grown?
What did you learn?
Celebrate that growth.
You made it through. Be kind to yourself.
And to others.
Everyone is fighting battles.
We don't always see.
Compassion goes a long way.
Further than philosophy.
Presence over platitudes.
That's our motto today. This was a deep conversation.
Really thought-provoking. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Hope this gave you perspective.
Think before you speak.
Especially during hard times.
Be there for people.
That's what matters most.
What do you think?
Let us know in the comments.
Do you agree or disagree?
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Everyone has different experiences.
Share yours.
All right, that's it for today.
Great discussion.
See you next time.
Take care, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.